Hi, I'm Diana McIntyre, Student Success Initiatives Coordinator for Career Services at George Brown College. Let's face it, teamwork can be challenging. Most people find teamwork stressful because the quality of the work produced is dependent on the performance of their team members. As stressful as teamwork can be, learning to collaborate with others is an essential skill not only in college but also in the workplace. Be ready. Employers are likely to ask you questions about your ability to work in teams during the interview process. Teamwork and communication skills are consistently ranked as the top 2 skills employers are looking for.
So instead of dreading that upcoming team project, let's look at how we can turn this from a negative to a positive experience. A key element of effective teamwork is strong interpersonal or human skills. However, before we can effectively work with others, we have to first understand ourselves and how we adapt to styles that are different from our own. By not understanding these differences, tension or conflict can arise amongst team members. Self-awareness is also a critical skill that employers seek. Individuals who are highly self-aware possess strong emotional intelligence. It does not matter how brilliant you are, if you are not able to cope, adapt, and get along with others, your chances of professional success, personal happiness, and well-being are minimized. Let's look at some situations where tension or challenges can arise due to style differences. It is important to remember that there is no right or wrong style. They are simply different. As I go through these examples or style differences, I want you to identify which style is most like you and think of ways you can adapt your style to work more effectively with others whose styles are different from your own. Let's look at decision making. You like to take control and make decisions quickly. However, you have team members that take a long time in making decisions because they want to ensure that everyone has input and everyone agrees. If you like to take control and make decisions quickly, but understand that other members value collaboration, take a forced pause to enable this to happen. Hold yourself back from trying to rush the process or making decisions too quickly. If you are a collaborative style, understand that your team members need to be decisive and for arriving at decisions quickly. You might put timelines on how long the group has for discussion and a deadline to arrive at a decision. Conflict style is something else that needs to be considered. Consider that you are the type of person that likes to deal directly with issues and are more comfortable with the expression of strong attitudes and opinions, but you have a member on your team that becomes very quiet and disengages when there is perceived tension amongst the members. As a direct conflict style, you could ensure that language and tone expressed is in a constructive and respectful way. You can invite the quieter members to share their thoughts or feelings on the issue. If you are more indirect style, you could assert your needs by requesting that members actively listen and be open to new ideas without interrupting, criticizing, or judging. Work and time priorities. Let's look at work and time priorities. Let's say you are pretty relaxed when it comes to time and are not concerned when your self or teammate arrives late for meetings. You feel there's lots of time to get the project done. Why rush? You notice that some of your team members do not share your view on time and are very uptight when people are late and are always setting deadlines to get things done. If you have a laissez-faire approach to time and deadlines, you will need to make it a priority to be on time for meetings or let members know when you are not able to be on time. It is also important that you work ahead of schedule so that your work is completed on time. If you value time and deadlines, you might send out reminders to your team members regarding meeting start times and actions that need to be completed before the next meeting. Communication styles. You tend to be quieter and a reflective thinker. You appreciate it when people think before they speak, are logical, organize their thoughts, and speak clearly and concisely. You are working with a team member that is highly animated, speaks fast, and presents their ideas in a disorganized and random manner. If you are a reflective style, you could request that members write down and email their ideas prior to the meeting so that people have time to process and ask clarifying questions before the meeting happens. If you are an animated or emotive style and tend to think out loud, you could practice jotting down your ideas before expressing them, speaking slowly, using less gestures, and asking members, does this make sense to everyone? Group goals are also another issue that can cause stress. Individual members may not share the same goal in terms of the grade they want to achieve on the assignment. Some members might want to achieve an A or an A+ because their objective is to get into a university program that will require a strong GPA. For others, their goal might be to achieve a passing grade. The amount of effort that team members are willing to put into the project is directly related to the grade they want to achieve. This can cause tension as some members feel it is an unfair process that members who put in less work receive the same grade when they have done all the work. Before you begin the assignment, have an honest conversation with your teammates about what grade they want to achieve to determine if there is a disalignment in goals. Once this has been established, you will need to determine ways that members can support the project and each other so that everyone is feeling that it is a fair and equitable process. Skill level is also something that must be looked at. The reality is that not everyone goes into group projects with the same level of skills. We all possess different strengths, and it is important to determine individual areas of strength as well as areas of weakness. As a group, break down the specific requirements of the project. Once this has been done, identify who will take on specific tasks based on their strengths. When members are provided the opportunity to play to their strengths, their level of commitment and contribution will increase drastically. It is also important for members to be honest about their weaker skills, as this is an opportunity for members that have that strength in that specific area to coach and mentor their colleagues. These are real situations that we experience every time we are working in teams.
Most often, we tend to make assumptions or judgments without fully understanding each other. The key to effective teamwork is seeking to understand and appreciate style differences and being able to adapt our behavior accordingly. We can tell a lot about each other's styles by simply observing and listening. However, if we want to really become effective team players, we must possess the self-awareness to tell others who we are and to seek to understand others by taking the time to get to know and understand their unique style. If you want to learn about the key soft skills that you will need to develop to become an effective team player, drop by the Career Service Center at your campus.